Let's see if this works.
You really need to stop.
Why isn't this working?
Not you, but.
No. I'm gonna take my big I don't need guy by my side. I can make plates.
I do not know what is going on.
Alright, start to bake.
I will put my people things. Hey, don't have
Like the coolest back in the history of the
Hey. Boom! Remember when Gilbert fan punched the people and then flogged on him?
I do.
That's what that happened with the punched people. They roll up on him.
Got it.
And I bet he helped kill me from that. So him.
Load me up.
Him. That one. Okay. And I'm okay with my people watch.
Let's go.
Good night, buddy. I love you.
Good night, Mother. Got me now.
I'm not ready. Well, we're gonna go take a shower first.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm having some internet issues here. My face cam was literally like killing my computer. So I'm not going to do face cam tonight. I'm still on my old computer. I got to set up my new one. I was just not feeling very well today. All right, sweet. Cool. All right, well, we are going to go ahead and get going here. We have a couple new people here. Looks like Brett and Chris is, or not Chris, Brett is in the chat. His first time with us, so welcome, Brett. We're going to do it a little reverse. We're going to do old school first, so this will be break 182, which will be the 2021 Topps update jumbo. Vet-based doesn't ship. 18 hits. So I'm going to go ahead and... Awesome. Thank you, Auburn. Appreciate you. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So let's go ahead and read down the teams, and then this is the case right here. I'll empty that out. But Brett H, first break with us. Thank you, sir. That's Brett in the chat. Welcome in, Brett. Appreciate you, man. Auburn's got the Braves, and Brett has the Diamondbacks. Dylan's got his Orioles. Rob F with the Red Sox. C has his Cubs. Brett with the White Sox. Auburn with the Reds. Brett with the Guardians. Chris, who is in the chat, with the Rockies. Brett with the Tigers and Astros. Auburn with the Royals. C with the big spot here. This is the Angels spot. Mike O has my back-to-back World Series champion, Los Angeles Dodgers. It's almost time to start saying defending. Baseball season's right around the corner. John B with the Marlins. Marlins have a sneaky good checklist here. I didn't realize that, but Jazz Chisholm's in that one. I totally overlooked that. Brett has the Brewers. Nick Bros. This is his first break with us as well. Big Twins guy. Welcome in, Nick. Appreciate you, sir. Chris with the Mets. Run DMG with his Yankees. We got to pull you something. Brett with the A's. Rob with the Phillies. Chris with the Pirates. Auburn with the Padres. Brett with the Giants. Auburn with the Mariners. Robert got his St. Louis Cardinals. T. This is T's first break with us. He's got the Rays. Bobby Rips has his Texas Rangers. And then Chase is back with us with the Blue Jays and the Nationals. Welcome back, Chase. I'm just going to apologize ahead of time, everybody, if my voice is a little raspy. I've had a weird day today. I woke up at 4:30 and I was coughing up blood of all things. But it turns out I think it was just sinus crap, so I'm just kind of a little raspy. I'll be drinking some water. But I'm going to give it my best shot, my best energy here. All right, let's open this bad boy up. So we're going to go ahead and remove the keyboard here. And for all you new people, I appreciate you. You can subscribe to YouTube here, please, and like the video. Like us on X at Smitty0808. Join the group. And then we have the Facebook break group, which is where I believe some of you found this break. You can join that group. And then, officially, my son just fell, and that's why you hear screaming in the background, because he just fell. Probably trying to ride his bike upstairs. But official Instagram is live. If you want to join me on Instagram. Instagram's mainly going to be pictures and stuff, nothing too crazy. And then I am working on getting the TikTok stand as well. So, and TikTok will be like cool cards that I hit, fire, all that fun stuff. I don't plan on doing TikTok breaking, at least yet, right? All right, well, let's get this bad boy up and open. Whoo, we got a lot of cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, get out of here. Boom. 4, 5, and 6. All right, everybody. We're going to see a lot of cards here. So I'm not going to filter through every single card. Vet base is not shipped. We're going to save chat. Let's ask. MySpace. Ooh, I like it. Do we want to do these per box? Or do we want to save them all till the end and it would be 18 packs? You all let me know. I'm going to get these open. We're going to do it one box at a time, but I'm going to open all the packs and then go through the hits. You all let me know what you want to do when it comes to the silver packs. If not, if we want to save them, I'm gonna set them off to the side. Yeah, definitely good luck, everybody. I'm at least gonna get these open here. Save them, I like that. I think we're gonna roll with that, Robert. I think we're going to save them till the end. All at the end. I like it. Also, don't forget, tomorrow is the last day to enter into my football prediction contest. It is posted both in Twitter and on the Facebook group. There will be one winner, and the winner is going to get $100 in free break credit. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to give me the outcome, the winner, I should say, of every single game. You're going to give me the AFC and NFC champion MVPs. You're going to give me a Super Bowl champion, and you're going to give me a Super Bowl champion MVP, and each one of those slots will be worth points. And at the end, I will calculate it all up and give a winner. So they got to be due to me by 11:59 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I just like to give away things. All right, everybody. Good luck. We're going to filter through a lot of these because someone like Jake Arrieta isn't in the league anymore. Fix it up just a little bit. There we go. Good luck. We're going to really just focus on the hits like this. Hey, good start. Mr. Juan Soto. Good start here. I do have... I don't have enough sleeves on me for these, but I have them upstairs, so these will all be sleeved. I will run out. Just telling you right now, I made an order. They didn't show up. They're going to be here tomorrow. But nice little hit start for the Nats. And usually I do like to read through a lot of the names, but again, Jackie Bradley Jr., don't think he's playing. I like these throwback breaks. They're cheap. They're fun. We can see some cool hits. Definitely numbered cards, which we're going to see an out of 70 going to the Pirates here soon. They will all get, they will obviously get shipped. All hits will get shipped, but all the vet base won't. All right, first one up here looks like we got a big Jock Daddy, and this is just a gold, so it's nothing special, but that will ship. Big Jock Daddy on the gold. I am really hoping I pull my first Ohtani tonight, either in this or in Archives. I have yet to pull an Ohtani auto. I think that's one of the last big names I got to get through. And another gold for Mr. Josh Rojas. And then, black. Hey, Brian Hayes. That's a cool one. This card would have been worth a lot out of 70 back in 21. Pirates. Nice little hit for you. That goes to Chris. Congratulations, Chris. Pujols and the Dodgers. Scooble with the rookie. I forgot he had the rookie debuts. Ooh, these cards are just all over the place, aren't they? You know, I'm not going to worry about if they're upside down. Actually, yeah, I am. Make it easier to sort. Wow, look at Pablo Sandoval. Yeesh. And it looks like we got an out of 2021 for Chase Anderson. For the Phils, those fighting Phils. Chase Anderson gold out of 2021. Congratulations. And that is number 388 out of 2021. And Mr. Arenado on the silver. I think it's funny going through these old packs and saying like, oh man, this guy pan out, this guy pan out. Like Scooble. Remember back in the day when we were all ripping 21 and we were getting Tarek Scooble autographs and we're like, gosh, another Scooble autograph. And now it's like, oh man, find me a Scooble autograph. That one felt weird. And another gold of Logan Allen. Andrew Vaughn. He is having a nice little career comeback. On-card rookie auto. That's a nice one. That will definitely play. Very nice. He had a nice year for the Brewers. And that will go to Brett. Brett, new breaker luck right there. Shohei. Scooble autograph would be dope. But you'll take the Vaughn, right? Yep, Erica, I knew that was going to come. And I don't think that's going to be a very pretty hearing, to be honest with you. Old school George Brett. 416. Oh, it's different. Nice. That's like a image variation or something. Oh, I missed these. The platinum players. Now they've turned into the K cards. Wow. Seeing some of the players are like, man. Let's get this sleeved up. I think this is some sort of like image variation or something. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Just throw it over there. Who's your team, Brett? Cardinals, is that your team? And we have for the Blue Jays, Marcus Semien for the Blue Jays. And that will go to Chase. And that is out of $2.99, Chase. And then one of the best inserts out there, Joe Adell, rookie. He's having a nice little comeback as well. Spencer Turnbull. There's a Jazz Chisholm rookie. Don't worry, you'll get those. And another gold. And another black gold. So we have Bruce Zimmerman on the gold. I wish those were numbered, but... And Pete Alonso. Should have one more relic in this box. And this is just the beginning. This is just box number 1. So I know you all like to and want to see every single card here, but I'm sorry, I don't want to keep you here till midnight. And we got another out of 2021 for the Pirates, and it is Trevor Cahill. Good old Cahill for the Pirates. Odor. Old school Vlad, too. All right, we should have our last relic. Ooh, it's a thick boy, too. Scherzer on the gold jersey. Oh, Bauer. That was like what kind of kicked the Dodgers into the mode that they're in now, is like the Trevor Bauer thing. You're right. All right. We got a gold back here of Jackie Bradley, and then we got a thick boy up here. Good luck. Looks like it's the Rockies. Dodgers. Max Muncy. At least I had the stadium right. Max Muncy on the 2021 All-Star Commemorative Sleeve Patch Relic Card. That's pretty cool. Congrats, Dodgers. And Mr. Mike O. And I think Max Muncy will probably be in his last year in LA. Ooh, hope that fits. Yes, it does. Very cool. All right, that is box 1. And we are going to save these, so they're just going to be off to the side here, everybody. The manufactured relic. And there are the 3. So far, we're 2 for 2. Gotta love those, right? Empty box. Hey, what's up, man? Appreciate you. We're just, this is box number 2, so you're kind of right on time. First auto was a decent one. Andrew Vaughn. He said he's had a nice little career resurgence. And then we had a Juan Soto relic and a Max Muncy fake relic. But my favorite card is the Ke'Bryan Hayes out of 70. The old manufactured relic. All right. Box number 2. Good luck. And we'll have an Steven Matz. I did not realize he played for the Blue Jays. I probably should have known that, but I didn't. I always peg him as a Met guy. He's a Mets guy. And that is out of 499 to Chase. Congratulations, Chase. And relic time. Lance Lynn out of 50 to the Chicago White Sox. That's a pretty cool one. And that is 35 out of 50. Sweet. And then we have a Perdomo on the gray. That one's pretty sweet. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve and top load that one. He's a very, very good ball player. His hobby might not be worth a ton, but he's a darn good ball player. And a gold of Jackie Bradley. A-Rod on the old school. And our next gold. Gilberto Celestino. Okay. Carlos Correa. I'd like to see the All-Star game back in Coors Field. It'd be fun. And our next out of 2021 will be Ty France. Mr. Ty France. For those Mariners. And that will be number 1457 out of 2021. Campy. And out of 50, White Sox are having a break, and that's Baez. That's a cool one. White Sox are having a nice break. Carlos Rodon out of 50 on the Sky Blue. That is pretty sick. And I'm going to clean up Standland after this box. That is a nice one. Congrats, White Sox. You're having a really nice break. Autograph 2 out of 50s. Not too shabby. Sergio Romo. And our next numbered will be out of 2021 for Martin Perez for those Red Sox. Congratulations, Boston. Little pals face off. Here comes the next big boy. Big boy relic. you back? Is that another image variation? Let's see, it's 95. I want to say this is. No, it's not. 048395. 04. Oh, interesting. It was just back. Thought it was, but it's not. Man, breaking this brings back memories. I got back into the hobby right around COVID, and I broke a lot of I was in a lot of these. Frenchie Cordero. Here comes David's favorite manufactured relic. Looks like it's gonna be the Phillies. Zach Wheeler on the manufactured relic. The All-Star Game. I mean, he's a stud pitcher. Hope he can come back healthy, though. Congratulations to the Phillies. Let's do the relics, like right there. All right, we still have an auto coming up. At least I hope so. It's a nice Jazz Chisholm rookie. Just leave that one up. Top loaded as well. All right, Mr. Otto, where are you hiding? Oh, nice, man. Yeah, that's why I want to do this. Just to like compare and stuff. And we have a Luis Torrens, and then here we have a Marwin Gonzalez. Oh man, Marwin Gonzalez. That name brings back memories of when he was with the Cheaters. Ugh. Marwin Gonzalez to the Red Sox out of 299. Nice Bryce Harper there. I think that's our auto coming up. I hope. Jesus Sanchez, and the gold is Clark Schmidt rookie. Okay. Jesus Sanchez for the Marlins. Congrats. Marlins spot. Jesus Sanchez on card rookie auto. And that goes to John B. Ink is ink, right, John? All right, and that'll be box 2. All right, let me get Stanland cleaned up a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and put those back there so you guys can see them. Well, you guys really can't see them. All right, real quick, let's see here. We'll do the auto. Definitely not the manufactured relics. None of the 2021s are going to stay up there because we'll get lower. We're going to keep the out of 50 up for sure. Well, I guess the out of 50 will stay up. And then definitely, sorry, Juan. And do that. All right, cool. We'll keep all the relics together. All right, sweet. On to, let me sleeve and top load this bad boy. Nice little Jazz. I think he's got arbitration too coming up. Curious how that works out. Nice one for the Marlins. The one thing I do love about jumbo boxes, 1, 2, 3, is there's only, so many packs in here to where, like, when I break archives, man, there's going to be like, what is it, 24 packs a box? My fingers are going to be killing me just from just from the boxes, you know. That's the only bit of a downside. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up some of the base that's off to the side here. It's the only downside of doing like the archives and stuff. Like, man, they put so many packs in the box. I like these thick packs. They're easy. And unfortunately, it looks like 2026 Jumbo, they are removing a hit in the boxes, which is a complete bummer. So when I begin to break 2026, I do not know how many Jumbo I'll be going with, unless there's going to be some sort of like Jumbo exclusive card that's a big chase, which I'm sure there will be. But this will be the halfway point of this case. Good luck. I know you all saw it was a brewer. We'll get there in a second. Well, let's see what we got here. We got a Nate Pearson out of $4.99 for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays hitting a couple nice numbered cards. I remember he was like going to be the next big guy too. Seriously, huh? All right. And we had a Yelly, Christian Yelich, for the Brewers. And like I said, I will top load these when I get up to sorting, which I will begin doing sorting probably tomorrow. I have like 6 breaks I gotta sort, including 2 case breaks. So a lot of work for Mr. Smith tomorrow. Huh? Spencer Howard. Uh-huh.
You talked today, and he was talking about the ghosts and making it remember the name.
And the next gold will be Ahmed Rosario. Huh? But what? I don't know. There's a Al Kaline. Wow, I'm really struggling with that one. And then we have a nice George Guzman out of 199 for the Marlins. Yeah, Brett, we're doing a case break of that next, man. Super pumped for that one. It was massively delayed. So, we got a redemption, which that pains me. We'll have to see what Topps will do. And we got a nice little Khalil Lee. Do not know anything about Mr. Lee. For the Mets, out of 2025, 2021. Congrats, Mets. And then a Nick Anderson. And we got a big boy coming up again. Lou Bob. Joey Bart on the gold. Oh, really? Dude, that's sick. Twins. Nelson Cruz. That's a name we haven't heard in a long, long time. Oh, Nelson Cruz. Nelson Cruz for the Twins. Oh, and it is numbered out of 199. Congratulations. Sorry. Congratulations, Twins, on that one. We'll keep that up there. Let me see. I think I have one extra. Cool. Keep that bad boy up there. And we got an out of 299 to What Do You Know, the Blue Jays? Marcus Semien. You are working on the Semien. Out of 299 on the All-Star game. So you got that one and that one. What number was this? This one was out of 299 as well. So we'll keep both of those Semiens up there for you, huh? Bryce Harper. Hey, so speaking of Nootbaar, do you see him getting traded? So there's a lot of talk that he's going to get traded. Rodon out of 2021. And we got Chiswick, Jeet. Cody Poteet. I think he's making a big comeback, if I'm not mistaken. Bo Bichette, where's he going to sign? I think he's going to keep blue on him. I just don't know if it's going to be Dodger blue or New York Met blue. Yeah, right? Yeah, hey, David, I have a good feeling for you in the White Sox break, man. I have a feeling we're going to pull something really, really big. Frank Thomas or something. All right, we have a redemption, so I'm excited, yet I'm sorry because I don't know who it's going to be, and we'll have to go through tops to see because this will be an old one. Good luck. Online redemption, congrats. Due to receive a 1986 Topps baseball autograph, gold parallel of Jonathan India of the Cincinnati Reds. I believe that is Auburn, if I'm not mistaken. So Auburn, what I would recommend, my man, is when you get this, contact Topps. They'll probably send you a nice little care package or something. Sorry, Simeon, you're now off the board. All right, that is the halfway point. Or you never know, man. They may have that card still, so that would have been a massive card. You're right. Massive card. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up all the base cards I got off this side here. Helps me stay a little bit organized when there's this many cards. All right. Let me take a quick drink of water. On to the next. Put this right back there. Three más. Pooping so far, my man. Pooping. I don't think you've gotten a single Rays card that's worth talking about yet. But we're at the halfway point, so this is box 4. Biggest hit, I think, in my eyes, would either be the Redemption or, I mean, the Andrew Vaughn auto, I guess. I hope we get like an out of 10. That would be cool. Like out of 5, 1 of 1, something. Our low card has only been out of 70, I think. We're only halfway there, so I'm gonna keep the hope alive. And for anybody who's into unlicensed cards, I just did make a really, really cool order from Pulse today. It's going to be a fun break. It'll be really, really cheap as well. I think it'll have 24 autos. Something like that. And it's their new checklist. And we have Bobby Dalbec. Congrats, Red Sox. Congrats. Freddie Freeman, not the Dodgers. The Atlanta Braves. Not numbered. Congratulations, bravos. And here is the next autograph. It will be Anderson Tejada, rookie, for the Tejas Rangers. Congratulations to the Rangers. Archives is next, man. So we're doing archives next. So the answer is no. They have not hit anything yet. I wanted to go back and then to the front. Steven Matz out of 2021. I don't know why I keep looking at the back room. That's not going to change. It's always going to be out of 2021. Congrats, Blue Jays. Cool little Acuna. And then our next gold. Oh, sick, man. Taylor Trammell. And then, oh, we got an extra one. That's a cool one. That's a cool one. Tim Wakefield. Love extra autos. And that goes to Rob. That's dope. Oh, he was so fun. Tim Wakefield, man. That one's cool. The old knuckleballer. And it is numbered out of 199. That is cool. I think that's going to knock off Rodon. That's going to put Vaughn over here. And that's going to be a really nice centerpiece there. Rip to Tim Wakefield. That is a very, very cool card. Love extra autos. And we got Poteet out of 2021. Soto. next gold will be Bruce Zimmerman. And the Rays hit, it was turned backwards. Yeah, that's an image variation. So there we go, Luis Patino, image variation. Now the Rays have hit. Not pooping the bed too much anymore. Nice little Ivy. And Tyler Wells. And looks like we have our favorite, school Tatis, our favorite relic coming up. Notice how I was excited about the first one, and now I'm just like, oh, they're all going to be like that now. Okay. Sam Huff on the gold, and our next fakie will be the Astros. Carlos Correa for the Houston Astros. Congratulations to the Astros spot. And let's see. It is numbered out of 199. So we got 2 of those numbered out of 199. A couple of them there. And looks like we have an out of 300. Jose Quintana for the Angels. No doubt, man. Have a great dinner. Arahara. Arenado on the gold, and Kirilloff. Good old Kirilloff. All right. We got 2 boxes left. Give me just a second here. Christmas. So far, so good on the old silver packs. Box. All right. And for anybody who's showing up for the archives break, that is going to be breaking next. We have this box and one more, and then the silver packs. And then it'll be archives time, where we will see what, 20 autos, something like that. But then I threw in a box of Pulse, so we'll get 6 extra autos. So we'll see 26 autos coming. Will tonight be the night? I pull a Kurtz auto, or a Roki auto, or the Big Fish, Judge, Ohtani. We will see. We will see. All right, boys and gals, good luck. And Daniel Hudson. Fun pitcher back in the day. And that is out of 199. Come on, give us a real low one. And the big boy relic's coming up. It's funny when you open the new tops and you get one of these thick relics, you're like, oh yeah, this is going to be a sick patch. Now it's like, oh, the fake patch. Melanson. Good luck. Brewers. Corbin Burns from my hometown of Bakersfield, California. We love you, Corbin. Hope you get back healthy. There you go. For the Brewers. The Brewers. Ooh, what is this one we have? Will Myers. That one's cool. Redback. Don't know what that means, but cool. Pods. And we got Marichal. And another Jock. Followed by the Taylor Trammell for the Mariners. Stars. Man, I thought, I actually, sadly, this is one of the things I could admit. I believed into the hype of Taylor Trammell, and I bought a bunch of his cards. And, yeah. Congrats, Mariners. We'll leave it at the yeah. And then the Dodgers signed him, and I was like, ooh, maybe they'll make a big change with him. And, yeah, he didn't do anything, so... Animal Melanson out of 2021. I really want to get a low-numbered card in this case. I mean, we got the extra auto, so I can't be too angry. Congrats, Pods. And another Joe Adell. Out of 2021 goes Brady Singer. Yeah, we've all been there, huh? So you want to know my biggest we've all been there, which I'm still holding out hope for, which I don't know why I'm holding out hope for anymore. Bobby Miller of the Dodgers. Tristan McKenzie just got signed by the Padres. I spent a lot of money on Bobby Miller. And the guy just, I don't know if he got the yips or what, but man, he just can't do it. Another Juan Soto. Second Juan Soto relic. Congrats to the Nats. So yeah, Bobby Miller's my big time. Oopsie. Rojas, nice little Ernie Banks. And next gold will be Maldonado. And then a rookie debut of Bobby Dahlbeck, and that will be numbered out of $4.99 for the Red Sox. Oh, man, Dylan Carlson. Yep. I remember everybody talking about Dylan Carlson, man. Congratulations, Red Sox. Alex Kirilloff. Man, there's still got to be potential in that guy. I don't know, man. But yeah, you're right on with Carlson, dude. You're 100% right there. Out of $2.99, Seth Eldridge to the Cardinals. Congratulations, Cardinals. And a Joey Lucchesi and a Devi. And now I've completely learned my lesson. And I know you don't know me that well, Brett, but I'm a big Dodger fan. And I don't buy Dodgers prospects anymore. Luis Garcia and Pete Alonso for two reasons. A, they never play for the Dodgers, ever. And B, yeah, they never play for the Dodgers. So, like, there's kids in our minor league system, and I'm like, oh, man, I really want to go hard after him, which I am now lying because Josue DePaula, I really, really like him, and I have a small PC of him. But, like, is Josue DePaula ever going to get a chance to play for the Dodgers? I don't know because, you know, the big rumor is we're going to go after Kyle Tucker maybe. I mean, I don't know. And then he would block DePaula. You know, so I don't know. But I can't even buy Dodgers cars anymore because even the freaking River Ryan autographs, base autographs are $30-$40. And I'm like, okay. But I guess I'll take the, hey, sweet, 12 for 12. I'll take the trophies compared to my card collection, I guess. All right, last box, and my voice is starting to get raspy, which is not good because we still have, oh, excuse me, yikes, let me take a drink. So I still got another case to go through tonight. So those of you in archives, you're just going to have to deal with me. Excuse me. Not a ton of big cards, but I'll be honest, this has been kind of fun. Just kind of talking about the old school players, seeing the old cards. The Wakefield one was super cool, is super cool. Let's see what we got here in this box. Another redemption. Ugh, I'm scared. Cool Griffey. Well, I guess if we're going to end on a bang. Ooh, another 72. And out of 70 will be Mr. Dick Mountain himself. Rich Hill. There you go, Rays. Out of 70, tying the lowest hit of the night. Congratulations, Dick Mountain. And we have a Mike Zunino for the Rays. There we go. Rays are really coming on now. There you go. Zunino on the cloth. Gold. Keegan Thompson. Mike Piazza stayed the night at my house. True story, by the way. Stayed the night at my house. Owings and Baez. And our next out of 2021 will be Margot. The Rays are all of a sudden catching super fire. Margot out of 2021. Last 4 hits have gone to the Rays, right? Last 3 hits. Congratulations. Garcia. Bo. There's our patch. Hopefully nobody saw it. I didn't see it. Oh man, now this would have been a big card too. Ke'Bryan Hayes on the image variation. That is actually a really, really cool one. Pirates did all right this break. That's a pretty cool one. I like that. Chris, you did pretty good, Mr. Hayes. That would have been a nice selling card as well back in 2021. Twins, Kirilloff. Yeah, I love that one too, man. That's actually a really, really cool card. He's still so young, too. Never know. Remember Cal Raleigh, Scooble. It all took him a couple years to get going, so you never know, man. You never know. I remember there was a time when Ohtani cars were dirt cheap. Sanchez, Gwynn. And you could buy Ohtani cards on the cheap. That's why you sometimes just stash these cards, and you never know, man. You never, ever know. Ona. Jesse Winker. And now Ohtani base cards go for $60, $70. Jesse Winker. I think we got an extra, maybe not. Vaughn rookie. Out of 70, okay. I thought I was out of 10. I got really excited. And it's an insert, cool. Kirilloff, and our last numbered card will be, oh man. I want this card. Bob Feller to the then Cleveland Indians. Brett, I got to talk to you about this card, my man. So, I got to throw out a ceremonial first pitch with Bob Feller. And he is an all-time favorite of mine. Wow, these things are tough to put in the sleeves, though. That's for darn sure. There you go. That is super, super cool, man. You'll quickly learn about me. If there's cards I like, I'm gonna talk to you about them. You could tell me no, which a lot of people have told me no, and that's fine. All right. Redemption time. Good luck. Congrats. Due to receive 86 top baseball autograph card of Jonathan India. Auburn. There we go, Auburn. You can just call Topps and say, hey, man, can I just get Jonathan India's phone number and see if he can just sign something for me? All right. Silver packs. Good luck, everybody. Or tech packs. Dylan Carlson and Ronald Acuna. Yeah, that would have been a killer case. You're spot on. Molina and Garrett Cole. Patino, Belly, Donaldson, Marcus Stroman out of 199. That's weird. Cool one for the Mets. Sawamura, Marte, Perdomo, Tatis. I see. Some are tech, some are... Got it. Okay. Jackson, Trammell, Lynch, Harper. Let's get the Topps tech ones out of the way. All right. Baez and Ohtani. Acuna and Molina. Adele Arenado. Harper and Carlson. This card's cool. Ortiz, Vaughn, Judge, Chisholm. Trammell, Lynch, Harper, Glaber. Vaughn, Judge, Chisholm, Badu. Yeah. You're not lying there. Trout, Baez, Bohm, and Benintendi. I'd just like to get an auto or a low number would be cool. Lynch, Harper, Torres, and Ortiz. Got about 4 left. Belly, Donaldson, Jackson, Trammell. Cruz, Glavine, Honeywell, and Bagwell. 2 more. Another Cardinal, Arenado, Griffey, Manram, and India on the Reds. And not a redemption. Last pack here. Appreciate you all hanging out for this nice little throwback. It was fun. Would have been a really good case back in the day. Mercedes, Acuna, Ryu, and closing it out with a out of 199 of Mr. Albert Pujols. That's a cool one. Congrats to the Dodgers and Mike O. All right. Let's do a quick little recap here. I'm not going to read every single numbered card because there's a lot of them. Let's see what we got. 2021, we had Kirilloff, Margot. We had out of 299, Eldridge. Dalbec out of 499, McKenzie. 2021, Melanson and Singer. Taylor Trammell auto. Anderson Tejada auto. Will Myers black. Not numbered, but black. Hudson out of 199. Out of 300, Quintana. Image variation of Patino. Out of 2021, Poteet. Out of 50, Rodon. Out of 2021, Dalbec and Matz. Out of 299, Simeon. Out of 299, Simeon. Rodon 2021 and Lee 2021. We had a Guzman out of 199. We had a Pearson out of 499. Jazz Chisholm, nice silver rookie. We had a Matz out of 499. A Gonzalez out of 299. 2021, Anderson, Cahill, Perez, France. A nice Perdomo rookie, not numbered, but nice. And then an image variation of George Brett. Then up on the stand land, we had an out of 50 land. Oh, I'm sorry. We hit some big boys. We hit Corbin Burns, Correa. Cruz was out of 199. Juan Soto, Muncy, and Zach Wheeler. Along with, I just got to get sleeves, Jesse Winker, Mike Zunino, another Soto, Freeman, and Yelich. Those were the relics that we hit. And then we hit Lance Lynn out of 50 to the White Sox. We hit a couple numbered cards here. Yeah. Stroman out of 199. Rich Hill out of 70. Jesus Sanchez Inc. for the Marlins. Andrew Vaughn Inc. for the White Sox. Probably one of my favorite cards. Out of 70, Bob Feller on the insert. A couple nice Key Brian Hayes, the image variation, and the out of 70. Couple nice Jonathan Indias. Both redemptions. Hopefully Topps will help us out here. And my card of the break, and for anybody new here, card of the break is at the end of every month. I do a nice little giveaway where you can win one of 3 prizes. Tim Wakefield out of 199, and that will go to Mr. Rob F., and you'll be entered into the drawing. All right, give me like 4 minutes here, 5 minutes to clear off all of this stuff. I will be sorting probably tomorrow and Saturday. I can start packing shipping if you want shipping Monday-ish. I just don't know how much, because I go back to work on Monday and I don't know how much time I will have. So, all right, give me just a few minutes here, and then we will get going with archives, which I am excited about. Thank you all for hanging out. This was a fun one. I did it in an hour and a half. That's not bad. Right. Let me grab archives, let people know in the archives break. I'm I'm going to go ahead and just unload the archives. It's a full case. You all know that. We'll start with the thing of Pulse. All right, let me take a swig of water. Oh, thanks, Brett. You're awesome, dude. All right, archives and a bonus box of Pulse. Benjamin has his D-backs. Auburn with the Braves. Rob with the Orioles. Brian Z with the Red Sox. C with the Cubs. Run DMG with the White Sox. Card Farm with the Reds. Scotty with the Guards. Grant with the Rockies. Erica with her Tigers. Drake with the Astros. Rays Card with the Royals. Rob F with the Angels. Mike O with my back-to-back World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Jason J with the Marlins. Auburn with the Brewers. Sith with his Twins. Auburn with the Mets. Run DMG with the Yankees. D with the A's. Rob F with the Phillies. C with the Pirates. Rob F with the Padres. Benito with the Giants. Ryan G with the Mariners. Robert with the Cards. Craig with the Rays. Porter with the Rangers. Robert with the Blue Jays. And Auburn with the Nationals. Hey, congrats on the torque. All right, let's start it off a little slow. Or a little fast with Pulse. My last box of Pulse All-Star Edition. They're fun, they're cheap, they're autographs. And that is what we love about it. Pulse are great. Very, very happy and excited for Pulse. And we have a little bit of a partnership with Pulse. Good luck. Here we go. CJ Kafus to the Guardians out of 60, and that will go to Scotty. Congratulations, Scotty. Right off the bat. Trey Savage, and my cat is saying hello. Look at this one. Out of 15. Robert. Hey, Craig, how are you doing? Robert, I think you're happy with this one, buddy. Trey Savage, that is sick. Thatcher Hurd, New York Mets, out of 65 to the Mets. And that is Auburn. Theo Gillen for the Rays. And that'll go to Craig. Craig out of 65, sir. Zebby Matthews to the Twins out of 49 to the Twins. Zebby Matthews will go to Sith. And the last card of Pulse, which was just basically a throw-in here. Bubba Chandler out of 65. That's a cool one. To the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that will be C. All right, Pulse is down again. We will break Pulse here and there just because I get them at a very, very, very good price. Whew, here we go, folks. On to Archives. What I will promise you for Archives, I will be looking at the back of every card, and I will make sure that there are no image variations because Vet Base does not ship. I will make sure, okay? I promise you. I will look, and if I find an image variation, I will post, hey, I found an image variation. But for now, we got a lot of packs to open tonight. And the Pulse is up there for now, but it probably won't last long. Inserts will ship. Rookies will ship. But all that Vet Base will not ship. But I will go through, I will look, I promise you all. Box 1 of 10 happening right now. All right, box 1. Good luck, everybody. Whoops. Not a good start from Joe. Darvish on the pink. And a Matt Shaw on the nice insert. And the first auto is going to come up for the Dodgers. Justin Robleski, who has turned into be a nice little weapon for the Dodgers. Congratulations, Mike O. And that'll take off Zebby. We'll put Robleski over there. I'm sure hopefully something bigger will come out. McRae on the pink. Marte on my favorite insert of the year. I want to collect that set, to be honest with you. Shota. Trout. Variation of the Met. Of the Met? If you're going to help me out, David, awesome. Because I was just going to go through and look through it all at the end. Of the Met. Oh, nice. Cool. Acuna, too. Thanks, David. Love you, man. Very cool. To the Mets. Luis Angel Acuna. Thank you, man. Celtic off Bubba. That'll be Auburn. Snell on the pink. Acuna again. Edwards on the pink. This might be gold out of 50. Oh, wow. Dang. And it's bookend. Man. God, I love Archives so much. Oh. Chipper Jones. Auburn. Wow. 50 of 50. Gosh, that is beautiful. Oh. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Win on the pink. Shohei on the insert. And we have an Evan Kate out of 99, 98 of 99, almost 2 bookends. Cool one. Tatis. Lindor. And look at that. Bonus auto. Gordon Grassifo for the Cardinals. Sitting right on top, just waiting for us. Good start. Robert. Congratulations, brother. PCA. Lubob. All right, box 1. Fun box, say the least. Good start with the Chipper Jones. Extra auto in box 1. Love it. Dude, Benito, man, that's freaking nasty, bro. And an extra auto in box 1, dude. Happy belated birthday, by the way. All right, box 2. Good luck, everybody. Right off the bat with a nice Kodai Senga out of 75 for the Mets. That's a nice looking card. Congrats to the Mets. Mookie Betts. Roki on the pink. Get that sleeved up. Lindor. I caught that one for you, David. Yeah, they do. Image variation. Aaron Judge. I knew that one looked a little bit different. Congrats, man. I love that one. Yep, I got you, brother. You have taught me well. Congrats, dude. And we have a Porter Hodge to the Cubs. I don't know much about Mr. Porter, but I do know he signs cards. And that will go to C. And let me get Roki. Congrats, Mike. Rodriguez on the pink. Buxton on the pink. Rooker. Garcia on the pink. Willie Mays. Lux on the pink. Jace Young for you, Erica. Cool little rookie stand-up card. Oh, David, you're back, buddy. Oh, that is super dope. David. Donnie Baseball. That's a cool one, dude. That is a cool one. Love that, bro. Congratulations. Sorry. Man, I guess Senga will get moved over. Cruz on the pink. That's very, very nice. Devers. Soto on the pink. Darvish. Lewis on the pink. Seager. And a nice wrong A, but Lawrence Butler. Out of 149. Congratulations to the A's. And that would be D. And looks like we have red out of 50, I believe, coming up. Good luck. This will be our low? Tied for low. Bastin. Christian, oh wow, out of 25. I'm sorry. Christian Campbell out of 25 in the first print. That is beautiful. Brian. That's nice. That'll knock off old Senga. Very, very nice. Good box. Good box. And Dylan Cruz on the pink rookie. Congrats, Nats. All right, box 3. Let's do a box at a time. So a couple old school autos, Chipper Jones and Don Mattingly. I think right now the Judge image variation is my favorite card of the break. I'm sure that's worth something. But we are early. This is only box 3. All right, here we go on to box number 3 of 10. Good luck. Springer on the pink. Scherzer. Nathaniel Lau, huh? For the Nats, out of 149. Congrats, Nationals. Vlad. Sonny Gray on the pink. And Lou Gehrig on the pink as well. Cam Smith on the insert. Keep thinking we're just going to pull another auto of those. Boardwalks, I'll check those backs too. And a Cameron Misner for the Rays. Rookie for the Rays. Congratulations, Craig. I just don't think he's going to make the stand land. Mattingly. Devers. Diaz. Correa. Ballesteros. Roki, Trout, Caro, Bobby Witt. Love to get an auto of Mr. Witt. Ah, nice little old school throwback card here. Out of 28, Brian. Jim Rice. That one is super cool too. I like that one. That'll knock off Robleski, and that's going to move Mattingly over, and then we'll put Mr. Rice up there. That one's super cool. Horton on pink. Bregman. There's Kurtz. And then a Bohm, Alex Bohm, out of 99 for the Phils. For which one? The Jim Rice? Mookie? It's really thin. I'll tell you that. It's like really, really thin. Yeah, I mean, that's super cool. It's very thin, like extremely thin. I know I've said the word thin like 5 or 6 times, but I mean, it's very, very thin. Let me look. Let me open these pack up, and I'll take a look. It might be. It says original. I think it is. Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, I'll look. Let me open these 50,000 packs that Archives does. All right, let's take a look. Yep, 1985. You called it, David. 1985. That's really cool. That's super cool. Mantle. That's really, really cool. Trout. Adrian Gonzalez. Judge. And then a nice Luke Keeschel out of 25 for Sith. That is a very cool card. That's a really nice card, actually. I think that's going to take down the Acuna. That's super cool. Congrats, Sith. Baker. Yaz. Big Yaz. Not Baby Yaz. One second. I'm just organizing some of this base so it doesn't overflow here. All right. Mayer. Petty. Mayo. Hey, there you go, David. How are we feeling about Ben Rice, sir? How are we feeling about Ben Rice? That's got to put a smile on your face, huh? Congrats, man. He says yes. Gibson. Rooker. Skeens. Yelly. Campbell. I knew you would, man. Nice looking card. Oh, there's a cool one. Out of 25. Nice little throwback. Alex Gordon to the Royals. That is cool. On the nice little light blue. Man, that's cool. Rays card Cantina, dude. That one's cool. That is super sick. That's going to put, I don't know, man. We'll keep Judge there. We'll keep Gordon up there. That's super cool. Posada. Darvish. And then a Salvi. So Royals coming up. Salvi out of 75. Is that your first Ben Rice auto, David, or no? Congrats, Rays card Cantina. All right, another box down. Give me just a quick second to clean up some of this. A lot of cards over here. Sorry, my energy levels are starting to dwindle because I am fighting / getting over / battling a cold. Sweet. All right, this box will be the halfway point in what's been a pretty fun case so far. I would run this case back as well if anybody wants to do it again. I like archives. I think it's fun. It's not stupid expensive. A nice mixture of old and new. Lots of numbered cards. Very, very fun product. I would love to run this back. And after this box, I'm just going to need to take like a 2-minute break. I got to use the restroom real quick. And I will definitely wash my hands, don't worry. And then I will be back. So if you want to go grab yourself a drink or something. Just the water I've been drinking is starting to filter through. All right, here we go. And I see gold right off the bat. Oh no, nobody saw that. We will come back to it in just a second. There's your White Sox that you wanted. Chase Meadroth out of 149 to the White Sox. And I believe that is David as well. Having a pretty decent break, sir. Yep. Shota. Yelly. Lux. And let's see what this gold's all about. Oh, Hoppy. Benito, happy belated birthday. That is sick, man. Oh, I haven't seen a gold one yet. That is awesome, man. My favorite insert of the year. Jung Ho Lee out of 50. That is freaking cool, man. Haha, I love that. Absolutely love that one. That's funny. Dylan Cruz. Dylan Cruz on the pink. I think the second one. Dolander. Thorpe. Oh, David, bro. Dude, you are crushing it. Look at that Paul O'Neill, dude. Whew. That is freaking awesome, man. Yanks, Yanks, Yanks. Whew. That is cool. Oh. Cheerio. And a Connor Norby to the Fish. That's a nice one. Jason, congrats, man. Vinny. Brooker. Mookie. Devers. York. Darvish. Yordan Alvarez out of 99 for the Astros. And when I go to the restroom and come back, I'm going to have to grab some more top loaders. Altuve. All right. So give me like 3 to 4 minutes. I will be right back. I'm going to grab some more top loaders, some more sleeves, and we will be good. So, intermission. Back in a few. Right. Good to go. Got some more sleeves. Got some more top loaders real quick. We will finish up the back half of this case. Good luck. This has been fun. Another gold coming up. Hopefully we can get an A's hit, maybe another Dodgers hit, Nationals hit. Other than that, the Yankees have just been destroying this break. 3 autos and a Judge image variation. Not too bad. Another gold coming up. See 2 golds and a green, I think. Maybe one of the golds would be an auto. All right, box number 666. Cam Smith on the pink. Devers. Stanton. J-Rod. Old Yaz. It looks like, yeah, we got the gold coming up here. Ramirez. Tucker. Lopez. Mr. Skeens. All right, good luck. Minunori Kawasaki out of 50 for the Blue Jays. Robert. Congrats, dude. That's a cool one. I don't know much about this guy at all. 2016. But it's a numbered auto nonetheless. I'll take up Donnie. Go up there. I think that there. That'll play there. Ben Rice. Ben Rice is staying there. Cool. Freddie Freeman out of 99. That's a cool one for the Dodgers. Mike O. I would love to get this card from you, sir. I know you're a Dodger fan, though. Congrats. Whew. Well, again, David, share the hits, would you? El Duque, I think this is the second one I pulled you, right? Whoops. It's a Duque there. Sick. Congrats, David. Dominguez. This is, I must have gotten this case from New York. Another gold coming up. There it is, a rookie. Oh, Erica. Erica, look at this. We were just talking about Jack Flaherty. Erica, out of 25. That's cool. That's awesome. Congrats, Erica. Out of 25, Jack Flaherty. Bregman. Dang, man, this box is kind of loaded. Red Sox. Rafaela out of 99. Yeah, Erica, that's a cool one. want to kind of just have this gold one sit there for a few. Merrill? Mayor? All right, let's see what the gold will bring us. Still at it. The claw. Festa. Yeah, please. All right, let's see gold. Brooks Lee. Sith. No, is it? Yeah, Sith. Congratulations, dude. You're having an okay break. Couple of cool Twins cards. That's sick, and it's the Boardwalk one. I love that. That is a beaut, as they say in the German days. As my wife looks at me like I'm a psycho. Huh? All right, box number 6. 4 more to go. All right. Good luck. Yelly. Acuna. Scoobs on the pink. Frederick Freeman. Pena on the pink. Roki. Nemo on the pink. Young again. Oz again. Well, David, it's not the Yankees, but it's still you. Personal case break for David. Hitting the Oz again. Old school auto. Congrats again, David. Jordan. Jose Ramirez. Burns. Oh, well, Angels are getting an auto. Tim Salmon's coming up. Of course, I pull it right there. And then Glaber for the Tigers. Erica coming up now for the 149. Congrats, Erica. Lindor. Riley Green on the pink. Tigers starting to show up. And Tim Salmon for the Angels. 2 throwback autos. Congrats, Angels spot. Rob F. Congratulations, Rob. Sorry. I don't know what I was doing. Jace Young on the pink. Bobby Witt Jr. And we have Greg Maddux out of 50 to Auburn. That's a cool one. Congrats, Auburn. Kutch. All right. 3 more boxes. Yeah, Yankees are doing all right. All right, box 8. Coming right up. Good luck. Cobb on the pink. Witt. Mays on the pink. Mays. Ichiro on the pink. Mayer. Votto on the pink. Tucker. And Hayden Birdsong for Benito and his Giants. Congratulations, man. He's supposed to be pretty good. Pedro. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep my base cards cleaned up over here. Yeah, it's fine. Aaron Judge. Thank you. Ryan. Seager. A nice Will Smith out of 25 for Mike and the Doyers. Congrats, Mike. Mayo. Musial. Kenny Lofton to the Dodgers. That's a cool one. Congrats, Mike. That is a cool one. The Speedster. Congrats, Mike. What? Why? Oh, we'll talk about after. Henderson. Scoops. That's a nice insert, Erica. Hey, you're welcome, man. Christopher Morale out of 75. Craig and his Rays. Mookie. Mookie Betts, that is. Not my dog, Mookie. All right, we got two more. Is there a hidden gem? And what's been a pretty stellar case, I mean, especially if you're a Yankees fan. I pulled one red, Christian Campbell. But that's the only one so far. Unless you meant Cincinnati red, which is what I think you meant. Yeah, on a little like end cap thing. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's a Judge SP, man, right there. That's sick. Somebody want to pull comps and tell me what's that worth? Probably $200. All right, next to last box. Good luck, everybody. Herstad. Lee. Horner. Skeens. Lawler. James Wood. Sorry. River Ryan. Carroll. Caden Donna for the Angels out of 99. Congrats, Rob. Reminds me of Noah Syndergaard, like the hair and stuff. Moreno. Acuna. Dang, Angels are coming back now. Jim Edmonds. Angels having a good break. I love these autos. So cool. Congrats, Rob. This was your box. Congrats, dude. That one's cool. Jim Edmonds. Piazza. Ramirez. Well, there's a red. Gallon for the D-backs. Out of 50 for Benjamin. Congrats, Benjamin. Kershaw. Santana. J-Rod. Another Yankee hit. Aaron Judge out of 99. 56 of 99, that is. Yankees. Whew. David. You're doing all right, man. Cunha. Devers. All right, we are going to move on to our last box of the evening. I am tired. Thank you all again for hanging out. This has been a fun night. Let's see if there's one big card left in here. And what has been a pretty stellar case, honestly. I feel for the A's, I really do. Kind of feel for the Dodgers. They got 2 autographs, but those are the 2 really big teams. The Nats haven't gotten much, so I'm sorry to the Nats. Oh, I agree, Auburn. Did you see your chipper? Cool. You'll be happy. Like first pack, first box. Mariners, no. No, nothing Mariners, man. I don't even think a numbered card, to be honest with you. It's been a Yankee heavy break. Yankees, Angels definitely dominated. But this is the last box where we have some last box magic. All right. Good luck, everybody. Gallon. Judge. Ben Rice on the pink. Harper. Noel. Shohei. I haven't said his name at all tonight. Martinez. Carroll. Hey, right on time. Mariners. Kyle Seager. You ask and you shall receive, Ryan. Mariners legend, Kyle Seager. Very cool, man. Congrats. And a Brett Saberhagen to the Royals auto will likely wrap us up unless we get a bonus one. Congrats to the Royals. Bohm on the pink. Henderson. Jordan Westberg for the O's out of 25. I know, kind of funny, huh? Congrats to the Orioles. Williams. Dingler rookie for you, Eric, on the pink. Ozuna. Scoops. Ellie. And woo-wee, we gonna finish it strong for you, Ryan. I just had to make you wait till the end, buddy. That is a sick card, man. Ken Griffey Jr. out of 15. Whew. Well, you asked, you got. That's sick. James Wood. Langiers. And that will do it, boys and girls. All right. Yeah, Ryan came at the right time, bud. All right, let's do a quick recap here, everybody, and then I am going to log off. Saberhagen auto, Seager auto, Gallon out of 50, Edmonds auto, Donna auto out of 99, Morel out of 75, Lofton auto, Birdsong auto, Maddox out of 50, Salmon auto, Torres out of 149, Guillen auto, Brooks Lee out of 50, Rafael out of 99, El Duque auto, Freeman out of 99, Ben Rice auto, Lee out of 50, Mattingly auto, Cruz pink, Jordan out of 99, Norby auto, Meadroth out of 149, Perez out of 75, Bohm out of 99, Robleski auto, Misner auto, Lau out of 149, Cruz on the pink, Singa out of 75, Butler out of 149, Gracefo auto, Sasaki pink, Hodge auto, Carter out of 99, Acuna image variation. We had some out of 25s pop up for Flaherty, Will Smith, and Jordan Westberg. We had some old school folks show up. Kawasaki out of 50. Auto, Jim Rice, old school out of 28, and that is from 1985. Paul O'Neill auto. Alex Gordon out of 25. Luke Keeschel out of 25. Christian Campbell out of 25. 1 out of 25. Aaron Judge out of 99. Aaron Jones, no, we're going to go Chipper Jones out of 50. 50 out of 50 auto. Aaron Judge image variation was my card of the break up until the very, very last bit. Ken Griffey Jr. out of 15 is my card of the break. Ryan, congrats, man. That's beautiful. All right, all. So I have to organize my office tomorrow, and then I'm going to start sorting. Shipping probably maybe on Saturday. I don't know. Maybe Sunday. I got to find some time because I'm going on a pretty long work trip to where there will be no breaks for about 2 weeks. So I need to get caught up on everything. I had about 6 or 7 breaks to organize, and then I will let you all know about shipping and such. Thank you all, as always. This has been a blast. I had a great time. Much love as always, everybody. Peace out. We'll talk in the chat. See ya.